Come on in the building, hit that like button. We can finish this video. Come on in the building. Let's get this finished. To get this video finished. Kevin, what's up? I see you early today. Bay, peace and welcome. I don't know how to pronounce the first part of your name, so I'm gonna just say Bay. Peace and welcome. Come on in the building. Hit that like button. We'll get it started. Apologies for the noise in the background. The kids still up running around. Alabama brawl. I got other shit to play too. But we're gonna finish off this Camille video because Camille is going in. I'm glad we played that video earlier because we caught him in plenty lies. The biggest lie that I'm glad we caught him in is him admitting that he told Josh Netter to bring those mushrooms over there. That nigga said the second and third time, yeah, I told her to bring the mushrooms. That was the proof that I didn't tell her to bring them the first time. Wait, what? Hold on, my nigga. Time out. You told her to bring them the second and third time to prove that you didn't tell her to do. Wait, you did. The only thing you accomplished was the opposite of what you set out to accomplish, because the only thing you proved was you told her to bring those mushrooms. Yep, that's what it is right now. Aten Wars. Camille strikes back. That's what this is. This is a ass whooping. This worse than the bull GG33 gave him. This is a worse ass whooping than GG33 gave him. She called that nigga feminine. She said his raps is trash. She said that first mixtape was hard, but the rest of them shits was trash. Ooh. You know that hurt his ego and his pride, something terrible. You know that shit fucked his pride up. You know that shit fucked his pride up. You know he wanted to fight after that. She was all types of fat bitches after that. Then we know why he went at Camille. You saw Richard Booz in that picture with your son. You ain't like that. I don't like that shit. What knee slap say? He ain't like that shit. That's just dirty as hell. But all right, we're gonna give it another minute or two. Let a couple more people get in the building, and we're gonna get started. Give it about another minute or two. Goddamn kids down there making all that goddamn noise. All right, fuck it. We just gonna go get started. We got a whole bunch of shit we gonna cover today.
Like they walk on water, and then they gang up on you. Like no.
She coming with me. I'm sitting here best in her doing push up.
He wasn't doing none of
Me
that
and my
shit.
son mom have not been in a relationship since that point on.
Yeah.
We were not even together at
Facts.
the time. This bitch has came to my house trying to fight gold.
I
Even
did.
told me because I didn't even know.
Here we go.
She DNA test. Listen, she okay. Oh, somebody said do a DNA test. Listen, she coming with me. I'm pulling her. Period. Y'all got me fucked up. And K. Now with that being said, I'm sitting here wasting money and time and energy trying to motherfucking whatchamacallit?
Like fuck
Trying to
out of here.
motherfucking invest in her.
You were not spending no time investing in me. You were on the internet arguing with Shanetta. I would just like to say I have vivid memories of me crying my eyes out in the next room over while he's on live with Shanetta, while he doing the shit that he doing. And like literally being with that man was like being with a wall. Literally. Being with that man was like being with a wall. I knew nothing that was going on in his life. I knew nothing about what he was investing in. I knew nothing about see ya. I knew nothing about um even when he did the SOS shit, had no idea that he even started a brand. You build whatever you built with whoever you built it with.
Oh, so she didn't know about anything. Now she didn't even know about the SOS shit. This is Young Pharaoh's first baby mom. The one he keeps calling the fat B word. This is his son's mom. So when he did the SOS scam, she never knew about it. And all the other scams, she wasn't even there for. That excludes her.
You know what, Spin City? Cause I'm about to call your mother a whore in a minute, so let me just put you on time.
Hold on for a second, y'all.
All right. So
All right, I'm back.
You didn't invest nothing in me. I gave
Max,
you my
what's up?
time.
Tom,
I
what's
gave you my
up?
money. I still have bills from when we were together 6 years ago. That apartment has $3,000 worth of damages. Whose name is it in? Did you ever pay that? No, nigga.
In here doing push-ups with you, all kind of shit, and you goddamn cheating. I'm
I should
investing
have
in these
cheated.
bitches.
I should have fucked on a nigga. I should have. I should have. Should have fucked on the nigga. I definitely should have cheated. I should have cheated. Should have. Should have did that shit.
She definitely should have. If anybody had the right to do him dirty, it would have been Camille. Camille held him down while he was in jail. When he got out of jail, and then as soon as he got enough money to show his appreciation for what she did, he bounced on her.
Oh, we about to get blocked too. Ask me about again. I don't know what y'all talking about. Go ask that nigga. Whatever the fuck you speaking on about scams and shit, go ask that nigga because I don't fucking know.
I don't
Nigga.
think she was with. I don't think he was with Camille for the Sandra Bland scam.
Now here's the thing.
He might have been.
Nigga, you cheated multiple times. And if you get cheated on once after cheating 100 times, bro, take that shit and eat it, bro. That's what the fuck I'm tired of men doing for real, though. You cheated multiple times. I caught you in a shower on a video call with somebody. I've been in your phone and you promising people that you're going to be in a polygamous relationship with them without consulting me.
Holy shit.
Nigga, what? You was out of town staying with bitches. Like, come on, bro. Come on. It don't even matter. Like, if I cheated, so the fuck what? You deserved it. I didn't pop out the gate and cheat on you. I didn't cheat on you when you was in jail. So now, out of nowhere, I cheated on you when you came home? Make it make sense, you bitch ass nigga. Make it make sense.
So we broke up.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. You said she cheated on you when you came home, but she had ample opportunity to cheat on you while you was in jail. That's the part that don't make sense.
Right now, me and my son mom have not been in a relationship since that point on. We were not even
my lips
together
is so fucking
when
dry. I hate it.
Son. I mean, when we had my son. Now, during this entire time,
we were not together when we had our son, which proves my point. If you did not want to fuck with me, you did not have to fuck with me. You went out your way to fuck with me. You went out your way to come find me. You could have not talked to me. Like, you did not have to. You were technically talking to two people at the time. You did not have to come fuck me, bro. Like, you did not. I didn't call you to fuck you.
Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on.
I did not call you to fuck you. One time you left your guinea in the car. One time you left your guinea in the car just to come to my. You could have not talked to me. Like, you did not have to. You were technically talking to two people at the time.
The CIA at my door.
You did not have to come fuck me, bro. Like, you did not. I didn't call you to fuck you. Like, I I did not call you to fuck you. One time you left your guinea in the car. One time you left your guinea in the car just to come to my parents' house to fuck me in the basement. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. Like, but you want to keep talking about me and my size, nigga. You must love big girls. Just admit it. Admit that you love the extra fluff, bro. Just admit it. It's okay. A lot of men do. It's okay. It's all right, baby boy. Just admit it. That's what you embarrassed about. You're embarrassed.
Yeah, it is because he talking about I only date bad bitches and I date the finest of the bad bitches. And the thing about it is, Camille is not ugly. She's not ugly at all. She's very cute. She's very pretty for a chubby woman. And she's not that big. The way he described her, you would think she's some big 500-pound woman. You would think she's Lizzo or somebody. She's not even that big. Yeah, she's a little chubby in the face, but she alright. She's not bad. It just the over the top exaggerated women that he claims that he had doesn't fit in that category. So he has to try to distance himself as much as he can from her.
That you, now that everybody knows who your first baby mom is, that's what you're embarrassed about. You're embarrassed because I'm a bigger girl. I'm not embarrassed by that. I am who I am, and I've been who I am. So, hey, so be it. That's what you're mad about. That's what you're embarrassed about. Because everybody keep asking you. That's what you mad about. That's why you mad. I don't care, nigga.
Time. This bitch has came to my house trying to fight Golden.
I did.
Okay? I didn't
She
even
said
know.
I did.
She told me she didn't even know if my son was mine.
Boom. That's what
She
has.
told me that.
No.
But she was pregnant with my son. You can ask Golden. I had a whole breakdown.
That's what made me get on this internet right here. Because I keep telling y'all what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to play with my son. I never once told that man that I did not know that my son was his son. Never once did I tell him that. Now, what I did tell him was, because I don't want to go through shit like this, I believe, me personally, I believe that men should get a DNA test mandatory, off rip. Off rip. Off rip, men should get before they sign a birth certificate, they should get a DNA test. And that is why he was never on my son's birth certificate. We were in the hospital and I told him, like, if you want a DNA test, you can get a DNA test right now because I'm not dealing with, oh, this isn't my kid. This isn't my kid later down the line. I don't play when it comes to Hey Rue. I've never told that man that. The only person that I was having unprotected sex with was him. There was no doubt in my mind. And what's crazy is I was talking to somebody else. I was. So when I finally was talking to somebody else and we were getting serious, I had to tell them like, damn, I'm pregnant by somebody else.
Now, that makes me believe her for the simple fact that she wouldn't say something that embarrassing. You know, that's kind of embarrassing to tell. I'm not judging her, but I'm trying to think from her perspective. I would be embarrassed to tell y'all that I had to tell somebody that I was pregnant by, you know? So I think she ain't got she ain't got nothing to lose in this situation here. I don't think no woman would say something like that out loud if it wasn't. Yeah, ain't no woman gonna say some shit out there. I don't think. I've never heard a woman say some shit like that and it wasn't true, from my personal experience. And a woman gonna come out and be like, "I had to tell somebody else that I was pregnant by your ass." She admitted that she was talking to somebody else too. Like, she's being open.
So that shit right there is what has me on this internet right now. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit did it for me because don't play with my character. I've never once told you. I've never been that type of female. I know men who go through shit like that. I But even and still, if he looked like him now, what I'm saying is, how dare he come out his mouth right now and say that shit? I never told him I did not think Hey Rule was his.
Yeah, that's some corny shit.
As soon as I found out that I was pregnant, I sent him the pregnancy test and said, "Now what you gonna tell your wife? Because y'all know he married." That's what I said to him. And then my thing is, if I told
He is still legally married to Yogini. He is still legally married to Yogini. He actually married Yogini.
told you that while I was pregnant,
So you was married to Yogini, still having unprotected sex with Camille? You was a nasty nigga. You was doing that Joey Jihad shit. Hit a bitch and hit another bitch. Give her that dirty dick. It is common courtesy. I do it because I'm courteous. he giving them that Joey Jihad dick. Hit a bitch and hit another chick. Give her that dirty dick. It is common courtesy. I do it because I'm courteous. Oh my God. He was giving them dirty dick. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, that's so wrong, my nigga. Like you that's some dirty dick shit, bro. That's how shit get passed
you be at the
around.
baby shower? Why would you be bringing me food? Why would you be at like some doctor's appointments? Why would you do things like that? If that's what I said to you. Now in the hospital, because Golden, now I know he believes this shit. Yeah. Now I know he believed whatever the fuck he's saying because Golden told me, like, yeah, he came home from the hospital and had a whole breakdown talking about you told him Hey Rue wasn't his. I never told him Hey Rue wasn't his. I basically begged him to get a DNA test before he signed the fucking birth certificate. That's what I said. Like, that's what I said to him. I said, before you get this deed, before you sign here,
And it seemed like he's a drama queen. And what he does is he'll take a situation and he'll amplify it with his own insecure thoughts. And that's probably what he did. She probably told him, look, I want you to take a DNA test because I don't want further down the line you pulling this ain't my son shit. We gonna get this shit out the way now. And he took that in his fucking diva drama queen mind and warped it into, oh my God, I don't know if Heru's mine. I can picture him doing that. Look what he warped. Him taking the drugs, look what he warped that into.
get a DNA test. That's what I said to him. Get a DNA test. You have the right to get a DNA test. Like, I'm not being funny, but you have the right to get a DNA test. So he took that, went home.
I know, I told you.
And then basically said, oh, Camille said that he's not mine. Nigga, I would never put no man through nothing like that.
Warped it.
If there was ever a doubt in my mind, I would have told you the first day.
He took that shit and warped it into some old weird shit. He belongs in an asylum.
That is what's crazy. That is crazy to me. And I'm supposed to be going to this party right now. Like, bro, like, that is what's crazy to me. That is what's crazy to me. I never told him. I never came out my mouth and said that my son was not his. And then, like,
Asylum LLC.
Bro, like, you keep getting on this internet and saying wild shit. My baby is going to see these shits because he's not going to be able to talk to you.
Said the same.
We can't have a civil conversation. You can't call Hey Rue without using what Hey Rue said in a video. You can't.
Exactly. You do the same thing. My son mom this. My son said this. And like, it's I said the same exact thing. I really said the same
We
shit.
can't have a civil conversation. You can't call Hey Rue without, bro. Like you keep getting on this internet and saying wild shit. My baby is going to see these shits
I
because he's
said the
not gonna.
same shit, yo. Like I feel the only thing I feel pity on him about is the look or the reaction his son is going to give him when he's old enough to. He's already old enough to type his dad name in on YouTube. He's old enough because I know because my daughter be typing shit on YouTube and she only 3. So I know his son is old enough to type in his dad's name when he wants to see his dad, and he's going to come across these videos. And the only thing I pity on this man is the reaction his son is going to have when he sees these videos.
Be able to talk to you. We can't have a civil conversation. You can't call Hey Rue without using what Hey Rue said in a video. You can't. We can't talk to you on a phone and then like we can't do nothing. Like you can't. We can't. Nothing that is normal we can do. like I just be trying to wrap my head around it sometimes, but I honestly cannot because I don't understand. Yesterday was the calmest this man was on the phone. And here we are with an hour video with Camille Carthon is a fraud. Marshall Jeannie Daniels, leave me alone. Go get some help because that's what you need. I don't even know what the rest of the fuck this video say.
I had a whole goddamn moment. But I'm like, that's my son regardless because I love him.
No.
But this bitch, after my son was born, she told me it's a possibility he might not.
I never, and then he's talking about after he was born. Like, I would never do that. Like, I would, like, that is heartbreaking to me. Like, for real though. Like, and I know somebody who went through that. Y'all, it's Jeannie with a, I think it's Jeannie with a G, to be honest.
Yo, to be honest with you, she don't strike me as a woman that would do some shit like this. Like, and she's been upfront so far in this story. If you were watching earlier when we watched the first part of this story, she's been upfront with everything. And whenever she said whenever Pharaoh said she did something and she did it, she admitted to doing it. So I believe what she's saying. She seems like she doesn't strike me as the person that would wait until the baby's born and be like, there's a good chance it's not yours. If that's the case, she would have been sneaking the other nigga, in to the hospital when you wasn't there. Usually when women do shit like that, they sneak the other baby dad into the child's life somehow, some way. And I don't remember him or her mentioning that.
With y'all. Make sure y'all spell it right. Like a genie in a bottle. But
I'm a genie in a bottle, baby.
like, but for real though, like I would never do that to a man. I would never do that to a man. Like I put that on my dead grandmother. I put that on my dead cousin. I would never do that to a man. If there
Right.
was, if I wasn't
strike me
sure,
as a
I
real
would not
one.
allow you to act like I'm 100% positive.
Exactly.
And then my problem with Pharaoh is if you had these type of problems.
Yo, like that look like you people can't even buy that type of loyalty. Like she held you down when you had nothing. If anybody that you wanted to have the trust that was there, it should have been Camille. Like if when my channel blow, if I become like a celebrity or something, some shit like that, or like I wouldn't want to be with nobody besides my wife because she was with me before I had the money. So you're gonna want that because everybody else is only there. You once you get with somebody after you got money, you don't know for sure if they're there for that you don't know is a 80% chance that they're not there for you. They there for their own benefits. So if anybody, Camille you should have kept Camille around. But nah, young
at the
and dumb.
time that you had at the time that you had these problems, why didn't you confront me or why didn't you tell me? That's why all this shit is coming out like this. You had years to
That
speak
shit
your
built
mind.
up. Yeah.
If something bothers you and is on your mind for more than 48 hours, you need to speak up.
Facts.
That's why he bringing up shit from 10 years ago. That's why he bringing up me having men dropping hey Rue off for work before work, because you never spoke on those things or how you truly felt.
Facts. And I feel like that with Blake, he felt like that about black women the whole time. He felt that about the black community the whole time. All the shit that he's been doing, he's been feeling this way for a very long time. It's just now he's high out of his mind, or he lost his mind. There's no filter.
That is your problem. That's not my fucking problem. There's shit that I never said to you that I should have said to you, but guess what? I gotta bite that bullet because I'm not bringing up shit from 20 fucking years ago.
Hold on, y'all. That damn baby keep getting a hold of my mom's medicine bottle and keep shaking it like it's a rattle.
Like, the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Go get your journal and write in it.
Right.
Fuck, I
need one of them Doug Funny
talk about he swear to God on his life. Man,
that nigga need a Doug Funny diary. Like I said, everybody thought that they was going there to hang with Malcolm X and wind up getting Timmer. I'm telling y'all, that's exactly what happened. The only person that knew was Camille. The only person that seen the crazy side of Pharaoh and seen the real Pharaoh beforehand was Camille. And Camille definitely was trying to warn everybody too. And ain't nobody want to listen to her. She was saying he was a fraud from the get-go. And she was trying to tell us, y'all think y'all getting Malcolm X and y'all getting Timmer.
I wish that nigga was real so he would just strike that nigga down. He just keep lying.
Baby, you feel me? But she even told me that.
No, I didn't.
Know he was mine because she was fucking with some nigga. So this bitch be.
Yeah, she's very pretty. She's not ugly. The way he make her seem.
And when I started fucking with the nigga, I told him.
That's
the part that like I just don't get it. Like.
The way he described her, you would think you was raised watching the aunt from Little Mermaid.
I had a baby.
Now, she bring 3 different niggas to my house.
I've never brought 3 different niggas to my house, to his house. There were 2 different niggas, and on the one was
she said it wasn't 3 different niggas.
One was a one-time thing. One was consistent, and they had conversations.
See, she kept it real. She said it wasn't 3 different niggas. It was 2 different niggas. See, this is why I believe her. And now, if she was lying, she would have been like, I ain't bring no niggas to his house. This nigga is lying. She said, no, it wasn't 3. It was 2. Camille got me dying.
There were 2 different niggas, and on the one was consistent. One was a one-time thing. One was consistent, and they had conversations. Talked to him. Spoke to him.
Wow.
Like, talked to him, spoke to him, slapped up each other. So I don't understand what the problem is now. And if I didn't want people in my business, I literally will pull him on camera. Maybe I can do an interview with me sitting here and him sitting there, and we can just talk it out like that. Because this shit is crazy to me.
I told you, bitch. I'm like, bitch, listen. I used to gangbang. Don't bring no niggas to my house because even.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what this paranoid shit. Nothing ever happened to him. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not even gonna keep watching this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna skip through it again because I hate listening to him talk.
Fuck ass niggas coming around my son and goddamn
Another thing, anyone that I have brought around my son is a full-time father. The man that he's talking about, that's a random nigga, I met him the same time that I met Pharaoh. I've known him 10 years of my life. He has a son that lives with him, that he take care of. He puts to school. He feeds him. He has him all day, every day. He's a full-time father. Unlike you.
Damn.
Unlike you.
Damn.
You've never been a full-time father.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. As a father, that shit hurt. When your baby mom try to say you a deadbeat, that hurt, bro. That hit, that strike you to the core. Especially if you not. So I can't even imagine what it feels like if you is a deadbeat and she called you a deadbeat. I know what it's like to not be a deadbeat and be called one. But I don't know what it's like to feel what it's like. I don't want to feel what it's like. But that shit probably struck him to the core. Hit that nigga right in the soul. Punch that nigga with, say it with your chest, little ass nigga. Oh yeah, I heard about that shit, man. I don't even want to go to that motherfucker. I heard about that shit.
So unlike you, the man that I had around, Hey Rue, full-time father, cool as hell, and you had multiple opportunities to have a normal conversation with him if you really wanted to get to know him or anything along those lines.
You always got a mouth after a person leaves. The loud mouth coward.
I'm gonna have to get out of here. What's wrong? Mommy's on live right now.
Me and Brandon actually made a mess with the plant, but we'll clean it up.
With my plant?
It was Brandon's fault.
What do you mean my plant? Why are y'all downstairs and not upstairs? Okay, how about this? Come in the TV room and Mommy will clean up the plant. It's okay.
No, we got it.
No. Come here, Hey Rue. Come here.
I got it, Mom.
Come here. I love that you want to clean it up. You listening? Look at me.
Yes.
Look at me. I love that you want to clean it up, but Mommy will clean it up, and that's okay, okay?
Okay.
All right, so, look, go back in the TV room, okay? You can go downstairs in a minute. Can you close this door back for me, please?
Oh, shit, it's thundering like a motherfucker out there.
They knocked down my plants. This is like the third plant. I'm happy, yo. So bad about my plan. Women started polygamy. If I'm not mistaken, polyandry. Y'all should look it up. I had to look it up because I thought polygamy was just a one-way thing, but no, in certain countries, women have multiple husbands. Definitely look that up. Damn, that's deep about my plans, bro.
But you know his narcissist ass, he ain't having that. It's only his way or the highway.
Threw Brandon right under the bus. Golden. He said it was Brandon's fault. You heard him? I can't even be mad now. He know, like, I've probably done now. Like,
yeah, I hope this son never see this shit neither.
Reading and playing the game and minding my
business. Don't read.
For his sake.
Then they wanted to be my friend. But when we was together, they never fucked with me.
Oh, my parents? Oh, so you talking about my parents too? Damn.
But when Camille, when he goes, because I heard Pharaoh say this one time, I'm gonna tell my kids, ask your mom why y'all wasn't able to see me. And it's like, bro, you sure you want to ask her? Because all she gonna do is show him these videos. That's exactly what's gonna happen. She gonna be like, because you said such and such, and he gonna be like, no, I didn't. She's gonna whip out the videos and he's gonna see you say it. It's worse to see you actually say it. Like to hear from your mom is like, all right, you know, there's some doubt that he did say it, but then to see you say all this shit is going to hit even, it's going to hit different, bro, and it's going to be crazy. Like, so, you know, when you tell him to go ask your mom why you couldn't see me, and she showed him these goddamn videos, oh man, I feel that's the only thing I pity.
Bro, that's not true. My parents did not mess with him in the beginning, but that's because women definitely started polygamy. Right, I'm right to say that. Women started.
No!
Don't nobody talk about polyandry or polyamorous. You could be polyamorous, which just basically means
You said his daughter's seen it
the female
already?
finds people that she can, you know, bring into the circle. The men find women that he can bring into the circle, and y'all just come together and be a community. You can be that. There's so many other things besides just polygamy. My parents did not mess with him in the beginning, but who cares about all of this shit? Like, I don't even care. Like, they did, like, you know, ease into him later down the line, and then once I had his rule, like, it's over. Like, that's you in here.
Camille, listen, I'm getting money. I'm getting money. Come get some money. You not doing shit. But you working at the YMCA, you not doing shit.
I was working at the YMCA and working at the bank and working wherever else I needed to be. I did not want to get on the internet. I will say that. Yeah, my hair came out.
She's had more jobs in her lifetime than you, nigga.
Yeah, no. Same as he's jealous of Golden. I honestly believe that Marshall Daniels, because I gotta start calling him Pharaoh. I believe that Marshall Daniels is jealous that I have a mother and a father who has loved me forever. They've been together forever. I'm done with this. I can't watch. I can't listen to his voice no more. He aggravates me. Haruda came in here and calmed me down too, though. I'm not gonna hold you. So I don't know, bro. Over the shit. But yeah, like, I believe he's jealous that I've had parents to take care of me. He's mentioning his father now, but like the way he's acting, nobody shit when he don't be doing shit. He literally does not be doing nothing. And now you're a porn star, bro. So embarrassing. Like, your son's gonna see you talk about that you got a sex tape out. He literally sits in the house all day long, but then knocks somebody else for sitting in the house. I have not, don't say I'm not doing nothing. I've been working 16 hours. And then when I asked you to help me promote my soap business, I don't even know if anybody ever seen the post, but it was one time I'm like, yo, Pharaoh, can you help me get my business page like jumping? Like, he shared my post and put 3 fire emojis. I said, Pharaoh, what is that supposed to do? Like, that's not, like, you're not making a connection that we are actually cool and know each other. I'm doing a pop-up shop here in Buffalo. Somebody pull up like, you know, yeah, Young Pharaoh, yada, yada, yada. He promote my page all the time. You know, like, he just be sharing
no,
shit, talking about how fire it is. I'm like, that's my kid's father.
This was
he looked at my Instagram numbers and said, why your numbers look
second
like
and last response. Well, first response.
You never supported me. Never. You have never supported me. Never. And he talking about he bought stuff for my soap business. He want to talk about he bought my soap molds. The soap molds are $5. So, Pharaoh, besides buying soap molds, please tell me what you did for me in my soap business. I bought my soap stuff. He'll be going to jail real soon. I'm just gonna let him destroy his stuff, but he's not gonna sit in here and say the shit that he's saying about me. And then you got like my full name on it, bro.
See, what they did was they responded there a few times. Golden Booty responded more than Camille. But Camille responded twice on her page, and then she did one join live with Golden Booty. And she's doing like she just said she's doing. She just sat back and watched him destroy herself. It took a little bit longer for Golden Booty to catch on and just say, you know what, I'm gonna just let him sit back and I'm gonna sit back and let him destroy himself. But Camille didn't go back and forth with him as much as Golden Booty did.
You're really a coward ass nigga. Like, he never dropped bands on nothing for me. Oh, paid for me to get in my apartment. That was it. Because, I mean, you should, because the apartment that I got for both of us, you basically made it for you and another girl.
Wow.
So, like, he never dropped bands.
So she got an apartment ready for them to, for when he came home, he comes home and makes it for him and another girl. He's a nut ass nigga.
On my soap business, he never gave me mad money. I didn't even know he had mad money
until
he moved to Texas. I didn't know none of that. None of that. None of that. And he was living a double life. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody was like, I can't picture him, being with a
loose woman. Video on her page.
I can picture him. Females have always been the problem, though. Like, he had been on this. And then I feel like people don't think about this. Nobody ever sat back and was like, this man literally.
Hold on. Camille page is called Connect with
doesn't get off till night.
With the K.
When does he have time for a relationship and better?
It's called Connect with Camille. Connect is spelled with a K and Camille is spelled with the K. Kemel. And Connect is spelled with a K. It's called Connect with Camille.
Forget his kids.
That's her page. 40 people in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button.
People like, and that's why I feel like everybody's so hurt too, because y'all was hoodwinked. Like, y'all was in a relationship with who y'all thought he was. Y'all was in a relationship with who y'all thought he was, but then his true colors came out. Besides the beating on, like, putting his hands on female shit, that shit is new to me. But how he's acting and how he never takes responsibility, that shit has always been him. That shit has always been him, but what he always did was he always called somebody excuse me. He always called somebody, like another female, on the phone to like back him up. Like, he would just be lying the whole time.
Always do that.
Even the first time I met Golden, she was like,
that's the day he do that. We just did that shit with GG33. What'd he do? He called a woman to back him up. Anytime he want to talk about something, the first thing he does is he call a woman to back him up. He like one of those people that when you get into an argument, he hurry up and quick and call people to get his side of the story out real quick.
Like, you're completely different than what they like tried to paint you as to be. Like, I don't know what they was over there saying about me. Like, but yeah, I'm cool. And he has never, and that's the problem. He's never taken accountability. That's not true. That's not true. When he was in his right state of mind before he moved to Texas, we was at his sister's son's birthday party, and he sat me. This is why I made like a decision to even go to Texas, because he sat me down and finally was like, you know what? Like, I'm sorry how I treated you. I have no idea. Like, he was like, I had to sit down, do some shadow work, and figure out why I treat women the way that why I treat women the way I treat women. And like, he knows that, and he knows it deals with his mom, and he knows that. He just won't admit it to the world for whatever reason. But he never slept, y'all. Like, he never slept. Like, he's been living a double life. And then for him to say, and then he said some shit about me giving him head in Texas. I did not give him head in Texas. And then he talking about he mad because we didn't fuck. We did have sex in Texas. Why you constantly you called me from upstairs to downstairs? How would you forget that?
Wow.
Like, I don't, and it's just like, I don't.
And I knew he was lying, because it's always the same shit. He said the same thing about Golden Beauty. He said the same thing about his assistant. He said the same thing about Josh Snetter. Oh, they pulled me in the bathroom and started trying to suck my dick, nigga. Why do all these women keep trying to pull you in the bathroom? Like, there's so many other rooms. and they just keep pulling you in these bathrooms like y'all in school or something. The fuck is going on here? Y'all in your house. What are you sneaking in the bathroom for when you got your own room? It made no sense to me. And then you say the same thing about all the women who accuse you of something.
First of all, I don't know nothing
So come to find out, he really did have sex with Camille when she was down there when he beat her up.
about this Martina girl. I don't care. If you ask me, she's the pimp and he the hoe. That's what I told him the other day. Those are the messages that if he would have moved up a little bit, y'all would have seen me calling her the pimp and he the hoe. People like he on drugs. I honestly just feel like he's guilty. Yeah, like I honestly feel like he's guilty about the life that he has been living because it has not been honest and has not been true. I feel like he knows that so why he body shame you so much? I don't this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This man, something is fucking wrong with him because behind closed doors, the man be on my body. Now, I'm not going to say recently. No. But like the past, but Texas, before the hitting incidents, on my body. He body shamed me because I'm in public now and everybody see what size I am. That's what it is. He's embarrassed by that for whatever reason, but that's on him to be embarrassed about, not me. I don't care.
That's a fact.
Talking about whole time me and Camille didn't do nothing. Like, nigga, what? That's what I'm saying. I'm so mad I deleted those messages, bro. I'm so mad I deleted those messages. I tried to go to Verizon and get them shit, dog, and they gone. They gone. I'm so mad.
They gone. Wait. That's the only thing that ain't make sense. Every time I went to go get my records, or if I needed records, I was able to get them. But hey, every company is different. But I've never heard of that.
I deleted those messages. Like, but you're not gonna play me, bro. You're not gonna play me. You're gonna play yourself, nigga. Fuck out of here. That's why you don't never give me credit for what it is because I be at your neck every time at your neck. When Hero coming down here, he's not. I'm not even gonna lie to you, he's not coming down there until you get some help. And that conversation last night was me being nice. He wasn't even arguing. If he was arguing, he was arguing with himself. I wasn't arguing with him. I said what I had to say, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why he be body shaming. He listens to Kevin Samuels. I don't know why people listen to Kevin Samuels either. He's a single man and he damn near act like he gay. Like, I don't get that either. But to each his own, I guess. But
yeah, I didn't get that about Kevin Samuels either. Like, didn't he fail him in his marriage? I don't get that about Steve Harvey neither. How's the niggas that failed in marriage giving marriage advice? Nigga, you failed.
Girl, I think he embarrassed by my size. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm the big, like, I'm out of all the females that y'all have seen him talk to, I am the bigger one, but it's like I don't care. So I'm gorgeous, thank you. And I'm not even done up. I'm about to go to this party and I'm probably about to be really late. Yeah, and then that's another thing. Whoever what the fuck dude moves away from baby then harass you about seeing him. I literally have done everything I can do to even make that work. Hey, Rue was going down
half a country away from the baby to cry about not seeing him.
Hey, Rue was going down there to see him, but as soon as him and Golden broke up, which had to be around January or February, they broke up. Haru was not down there. So when me and Haru came down there in June, that's the first time he's seen his dad since March, because Amma's birthday. Haru was there for Amma's birthday. March. The last time he seen his dad was in March. So I'm coming in the house, like, first of all, to get to Houston, this is when all the flights were being canceled. Me and Haru were stranded in Charlotte. Stranded. I had family in Charlotte, luckily. that I can stay with the night. I paid for our tickets to get to Houston. I paid for our tickets. Is this my name? I paid for our tickets to get to
What's
Houston.
up?
That's why I was like, roll me up 3 blunts, nigga, because whew, it's been a journey. I got stranded with my 4-year-old. The line was ridiculous. I didn't even talk to nobody. I never got my money back for those tickets. I ended up paying for a brand new flight spot on. And yeah, like spot on. And then I paid for our tickets to get there. I finally get there. They lost my luggage. I had no luggage in Houston for a day. I had to go to Target and get clothes. I had a stressful time. Like,
All she said
like
was,
I
nigga.
had a stressful time getting there. Like, yeah, roll me. Like, but y'all see me all the time on here. Y'all see me. I play all day. And I feel like for him to even take me being like, oh, I'm on vacation seriously. Like, if that was your problem, hey, we could have had a conversation about that. If you secretly were upset about that, we could have had a conversation about that and you would have understood that was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Misunderstanding.
That's what I said. It sounds like a
That doesn't sound right.
misunderstanding.
But I don't know. That wasn't like, I don't
When
know.
he first
This was
described it,
miscommunication.
he said she hopped off the plane and was like, roll me up some blunts and blah, blah, blah. I was like, it sounded like she was jet lagged and she had a long flight and she was just saying, nigga, the way he described it, she just threw his son on him and was like, I'm on vacation. Mommy time is over. And I agree with her. Nigga, she got the baby 24/7. So when he comes down there, it's daddy time, right? So was she in the wrong, even if she did do it that way?
But and like when I went to Texas, we were only there for a week. We were staying for a week. I was supposed to like find a house or whatnot, and then come back home until all of that shit was settled. But I was up every day, every morning.
Yeah.
I cleaned that kitchen every morning. I picked up
Hey, you are absolutely right. I was gonna do some Hassan Campbell, but every time a troll jump in my shit, I'm just gonna come right back. I'm gonna come right back to Young Pharaoh. I keep telling him, just shut up. I've already proved my point so many times. I've already gave out all the facts and exposed everything I need to expose. But you want to keep jumping in my comment section. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and just go to the archives and play all the videos and give you a quick refresh course. But Craig Harris, you're absolutely right.
after the kids every day. I was there. Like Golden had to go to school. You had to shoot a video shoot. I kept Alma. Like none of that stuff is being mentioned. I was just in there doing nothing. No, that's not true. I woke up every morning when I was in Houston. Because Britt was there. We walked the neighborhood like 3, 4, 5 times. Like when I was there, I woke up early as hell. Was up just as early as him. I would get Hey Rude dressed. We would get in the pool or we would go do something. If it wouldn't have been for Golden, we would have been stuck in the house out of town. Like, and then like that's what people don't realize. Like that's when like as soon as I touched down, like she came and got me from the airport, not him. Like she came and got me from the airport. She took us out places. She even got a video of us at the bounce place. Airport? Like we did everything we were doing together with the kids. And then it's just like, and then even in my phone, I'm on my phone, so I can't show you. There's text messages of him the other day. He's like, I want you and Haru to come down here and live with me. No. I made that mistake once to believe that you were going to do right. No. Excuse me. I knew better. My thing with Pharaoh is I know I have to see it to believe it. Period. That after we broke up, that's what it was with him. Even though he gonna say he gonna do something, I have to see it. So for me, I feel like I should have known better to even go down there. I think that he was making the money that he said he was making, but I should have just known better. Like this man is always going to amp up his words, and then like you offered me to move down there. I didn't say I wanted to move down there. You told me to. You asked me to. So
I do remember him asking her to move
he
down.
didn't. We went. That is right. Me and Golden went and got the bed for Britt to sleep on. Went and bought her an air mattress to sleep on because the room she was staying in didn't have a bed, and then me and Heru had the guest room upstairs. He is really lonely, but he needs to just, that's what I'm saying, be honest with yourself about what's going on in your life. Just like how I have to dig deep and figure out why I may do certain things or why I may act a certain way, he needs to sit down and do the same thing. I hold myself. Shantae, Rich, I'm gonna tell y'all again, I'm not playing about Golden, okay? Bitch, we don't even know you. You look like a roach, first of all. Sit your roach ass down.
She came to play.
Miss D, I take the threat seriously, but he is going to jail at the end of this month. That's how I feel. Like, if you ask me, he's going to send himself to jail. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I gotta go. Damn, it's 3 o'clock. I'm supposed to be at this party. Yeah, like, fuck out of here. But that's what it is, and that's why he's mad. He's mad because I normally would cave in. I normally would give in and be like, okay. But now I'm not putting I'm not putting my baby in risk like that because I feel like you're having manic attacks and I feel like he's 4 and he can't defend himself. He can't get out the house. He can't call for help. He can't nothing. Like, I just can't. You are at risk too. I'm in Buffalo. He's in Texas, and hopefully he on the no-fly list. That's how I feel. I don't know. Like, this shit is just crazy that he self-sabotages. He self-sabotages all the time. That is his problem. Like, he self-sabotages to the T. In our relationship, he self-sabotaged. Like, even when me and Golden be talking, she was like, yeah, like, he just constantly just doing shit. Like, I honestly think he wants to go to jail. I think that he knows. I think deep down inside, I know he just threatened real news, but I got mixed feelings about him too, so I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. They're two alike. They are two alike. But what was I saying? Yeah, like, I don't know. Bro, I don't know. He needs help. I think he knows he needs help, but he can't admit that he needs help. So his best bet is to get himself locked up, I guess. Well, he won't be contacting me now because he's black. He's blocked. No, like, but Nature Boy was in the beginning. Like, he was already like this. Like, I can't blame nobody but him. I don't like the giving credit to other people. I blame him. There's no one to blame but him. Who worse on Nature Boy or Pharaoh? I still think Nature Boy might got the cake. Nature Boy been doing the toxic shit live for a while. Not gonna hold you, but that's just my opinion. Like, I don't know. That's on Pharaoh. Pharaoh needs to, Marshall. Marshall needs to get his shit together. And that's exactly what I told him. And that's what he'd be mad because I tell him, I hold him accountable for his actions. Get your shit together. I've never said you could not see Heru. Up until now. I've never said that to you. I've tried to meet you, to take him places, to make a thing out of it. You want to be able to come to my parents' house and see Heru. That's what you want to do. That's why you keep saying that. And I don't understand that. You can't come here. I already explained what happened with Nature Boy. I don't like Nature Boy. I've never off the handshake with Nature Boy. his energy was disgusting. Like disgusting. That is a disgusting individual. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's blocked now. That's it. I try. And because like he's gonna try and like I hate when he do that to Heru. Like Heru said that mommy he did say that. Heru said that I ruined the fuck did he say I ruined? I'm ruined Mother's Day. He said I ruined Mother's Day because I was being mean. But I was being mean. But I asked Heru this morning, I said, Heru, how was I being mean? You was yelling at me. I said, well, why was I yelling at you, Heru? Because I wasn't listening. Oh, so why didn't you tell your dad that? Because now he online talking about. Listen, everybody that is in Buffalo that cares about this man has tried to reach out to him. He don't care, y'all. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Like I just think he's chemically unbalanced.
Everybody try to
Like,
reach
and
out
I
to this
I
man.
do like. That's what I told him. I
Chemically,
said, bro, he's
chemically
4.
unbalanced ain't
I
the
don't buy
word.
him a toy. He calling me mean. Like I'm okay. That's fine. But don't press me about what's going on over here when you don't do shit. You don't do nothing. Like, don't press me about what's going on. He did. He did call me mean. That's exactly what he said out of his mouth. And Heru come up with some wild ass stories too. But Heru going if he would have done what he did as a father and asked him like, well, what was your mother doing to be mean? She was yelling. Well, Heru, why was your mom yelling? Oh, because I wasn't listening. Then you could have told him, hey, Rue, you should listen to your mom when she's talking to you. Girl, the version, like, and that's what I be saying, like, he don't think he a liar, though, so I don't know. Will he be able to have supervised visits? I am willing to I was willing before this. I was willing to meet up with that man. I was willing to drive to Cleveland and he can fly into Cleveland because he was so scared of coming to Buffalo or so worried about coming to Buffalo because it's not safe. I was willing to drive to Pennsylvania, Cleveland. What else is near me? That's really about it. But
Damn.
somewhere
She just confirmed it that that nigga is scared to come back to Buffalo. I told y'all niggas he can't go back to Buffalo. Motherfuckers thought I was lying about that too.
Buffalo or so worried about coming to Buffalo because it's not willing to meet up with that man. I was willing to drive to Cleveland and he can fly into Cleveland because he was so scared of coming to Buffalo or so worried about coming to Buffalo because it's not safe. I was willing to drive to Pennsylvania, Cleveland. What else is near me?
That nigga won't step
That's
foot
really
in
about it.
Buffalo.
But somewhere along those lines, that's not too far where I can drive and take a 5-6 hour drive. I was willing to do that. I was willing to do that. I just won't be. I just he got to get some help. I don't know. Pharaoh got a whole. He do got a whole brother who is nothing like him either. Like I fuck with his brother though. He chill. Like he really chill. I love him to death. Like I fuck with him and he'd be like, you know, if you need anything, let me know. You know, but even when he was here, like how he was blacking on his aunt, they was having Sunday dinners before he left for Texas. They was going to her house every weekend to eat.
Oh, she talking about the aunt. He said
I think that
told his
man
cousin.
has a history of people having mental health problems on in his family and like I think that real talk though, I honestly feel like he mental health issues are on his family. It's like on his family
Hold on a
side.
sec.
So I honestly feel
All right, I'm back.
like is like on his family side. So I honestly feel like something is wrong and he just needs to go get some help. No, and don't get me wrong, he was at 14, he was living on the streets and shit like that. But I know when he was in jail, like he was just saying when he was in jail, like, you know, he was forgiving everybody, even his mom, and they was gonna have a fresh start. So they did do that. And if I'm not mistaken, him and his aunt was even talking about, because she have a daycare, talking about doing a daycare or something. So but he was acting weird before the shrooms, is what I'm saying, y'all. Like, shrooms, yes, the shrooms took him off because you're not supposed to do shrooms. You're not supposed to do shrooms when you're in the state of mind that he is in right now.
Facts.
So you're not supposed to do shrooms, and I get that. So, I feel like he did shrooms and had a bad trip and continuously had a bad trip. But we're past like shrooms and shit like that. He's chemically unbalanced. That's honestly what I believe. I believe he has manic episodes. He get really low or he get really high. There is no middle. There is no in between. Yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when he was in jail, I'm telling you, if I find them letters, I'm going to post them. I think I might have burnt them though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like he's just like, this is just him. He really is in his lower self all the way. Did he really shoot up the house? So I don't want to say shoot up the house, but did he send one shot in the house with Golden and the babies in there? Yeah. So like he has no control. And but even before this shit, like, yeah, but before I went down to Texas, I remember him calling me, like when him and Golden broke up. I remember him just saying, like, Camille, I feel like my old self is trying to come out. And, you know, I'm trying my hardest to hold it back. And I remember telling him, Pharaoh, do not do that. If you let the old you come out of nowhere, you are going to be seen as crazy. But to me, now that I'm looking back, I honestly wish I would have told him to go get some counseling, to go get some help, I don't know, like, because I didn't think it was going to be like, I didn't think it was going to be anything like this. But he has been unhappy for so long. And I just think that's from jumping from relationship to relationship. He has no time since he's been home since 2015, maybe. I don't even fucking know. Whatever year he came home, 2017. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Whenever he came home, like, if you think about it, he has been in relationships after relationships after relationships with no break. He has never had no time to himself to really learn what it is.
That's a fact.
Even from coming from jail. Like, he's never adjusted from that by himself.
None. He took no time.
Like he's never taken the time to be by himself. He doesn't know what he wants.
He didn't take no time to.
Do you think he would go to jail? I do.
These relationships.
He needs help, and that's all I keep telling him. Even last night, I'm like, Pharaoh, go to counseling. Go get some help. And I'm like, Pharaoh, like, you know, you come so, but that's what I told him, like, you come so far from where you were in 2011. That's what I was proud of. And I told him, and it's crazy to me because throughout his whole journey, without the whole years, I definitely have texted him and told him, like, I'm proud of who you have become. Because some of your friends are still in the street. Some of your friends are not doing nothing. Some of your friends are dead. Some of your friends are, you know, not where you are. Look what you did. You came home. I've always given him credit for that. I've always talked to him like that. I've always. And it's just 2015. There you go. I'm like, I don't remember what year right now, but whatever year that was that he came home, I definitely was twisting his hair. And I told him that. I said, you need to take your mental health seriously. Like, men, women, whoever, if you're going through some shit, it's okay to go see a counselor. It's okay to go get some help. It's okay to talk to somebody. I don't care if he goes to the forest for a month and don't have no phone and no way to contact nobody.
Hold up.
Yeah, oh God. All right. For real, y'all, this time I'm going. I gotta go. It's his pride and his ego. I could really do this shit all day because I'm not gonna lie, he definitely had me live it today. Y'all lucky Hey Rue came in the room and calmed me down. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah.
My bad, y'all.
And I wouldn't
Going
mind
through my
going through this
archives
behind
and then
closed doors, but
picking
the
up which
fact that it's
video to
all
play
on social
next.
media and the fact that he just keep trying to like throw my name in the dirt, like, I don't know. And that's how I feel. He is destroying himself and then blaming everybody under the sun for destroying himself when it's like that's not the case.
Facts. That's exactly
At
what
all.
he's
Like
doing.
everybody's not out to get you. Like everybody that has been here for you, you literally push to the side so you can bring new people in and change their views on whatever the fuck is going on. I think any female that deals with this broken man right now is just stupid, if you ask me,
Good
because
and
he's
dumb.
clearly not well. He's clearly not telling the truth.
Good and dumb.
Like this atmosphere. He just wants y'all attention. Well, he got it today. He won't get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just done. And then it's just crazy to me because like there was a time when Haru was in Houston, we got in a disagreement and I had to discipline Haru, but I couldn't discipline Haru because he was over the phone. He was just like, see what happens when you um, mess with your support or something like that. I have your child right now. Why can we not have a normal conversation? Why can we not come to agreements without all of this? Why does everything have to go online? We ain't been online with none of our other arguments. We've been arguing this whole time. Like, we've been arguing for the past 6 years constantly. We've been arguing before. Ain't the first time you called me a bitch. Ain't the first time I called him a bitch ass nigga. Like, we've been arguing before. So, I don't know. Like, I just think it's stupid, but like, just this man is really something seriously wrong with him. Either it's gonna end really bad, like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gone. I gotta go. I love y'all. Peace out. Yeah. And now
Okay, now that's the end of that video. Now, do y'all want me to go to the back into the archives? Or do y'all want to see Camille's other video of her explaining what happened the night he beat her up? Because I'm going through my archives, I found the video of him going to the lawyer's office. I'm building an Egyptian slash palace. Um, Young Pharaoh stole the SOS logo. Got a video on that. More proof Young Pharaoh is a fraud. So put a one in it. Say just put Camille or no. I don't have the Asaru video. Well, I got two for the night. He beat her up, and I got two for the archives. Or three for the night. He beat her up. Seems like I was going to say. Seems like they want to hear the story, the storyteller from Camille. Shout out to Camille too. Camille, real one. She funny as shit. Okay, where's that? Where's it at? Oh, responding to Wild Pig.
Y'all gotta give me 1 minute.
Oh, this a different video. So this a new one. I ain't never see this one. This a different one.
Hey y'all, if y'all give me so if y'all just gotta give me a minute.
I think this is it. I don't remember it being this dark. Oh wait, this is the video.
Right now.
She turned the light on. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Goddamn internet went out. Kids keep knocking out the internet. I want a piece of this YouTube money when the check get big, but don't nobody want to help me make the fucking video. Shit to keep pissing me off. Can't nobody keep the kids quiet to make the video, but everybody gonna want a piece of the YouTube check though. Everybody. how motherfuckers get. Motherfuckers want a piece of the check. Don't nobody want to fucking help.
Beginning. Here's a commercial. I don't know what's up with this piece of hair.
No, probably not.
I'm gonna just let y'all know I'm probably only gonna like check the comments.
Yes, please.
Oh shit.
Oh, you look so cute.
I don't know.
Oh, that's her video making
I'm
that
probably
sound.
only going to check the comments like when a commercial. I know it's gonna be commercials. What is going on with this piece of hair? I know it's gonna be commercials. So I'll check the comments.
I want to lesson in Joseph. Cause doing all that like a ninja.
Straight to it.
Please be family. All right, so we just waking up. We getting ready to go jog and work out and do and mind our business like we always
Nick
do.
Mop,
every day.
Street
But I
Fighter,
want
she
to
said Street Fighter combo. Nick Mop.
put no.
Nah, she hit him with the Johnny Blaze split up
Right, my son.
nut
I'm gonna take him
uppercut.
for child support. Right, and let me say this. Let me say this clear. Right, let me get some light in my face while I say this, so y'all can see I'm dead ass serious.
We can
Let me
see
say
you.
this right.
Perfectly fine.
I'm not paying that bitch nothing. I don't go fuck with nobody say. Court, I don't fuck with nobody say. I'm not paying that bitch shit.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not paying that bitch nothing. That bitch should be dead before that bitch get one.
You're not paying me nothing now, so I mean, like that's number one. Number one, you're not paying me nothing now, and all that be dead.
It's okay, Max. I understand how you feel.
Don't care. Want to continue?
$1. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm a higher.
It is not for me like this, and I'm not going down for child support. And if I didn't have to do this, I would not be doing this. I promise you, I wouldn't. Yeah, like I promise you, I would not even be going through this if I did not have to. Like, this is extreme for me. I really don't want to have to go there. I don't want to go to court my damn self, but I have to do something as far as him and my son. And like, he put his hands on me. Like, you put your hands on me and you acting strange and you want me to send my kid down there to you. And then you started threatening. Like, this is just not opening. Like, you started the threats with court. Like, if you ask anybody that's here, it was when I came back, it was just like, I'm not going to court. I don't want to go to court. Like, I don't want to have to do this.
And Camille was saying that. Everybody was
maybe I'm
telling her
getting a
that
little ahead
she
of
was
myself. I know I'm
stupid.
going to have to read.
Everybody was telling her that she was stupid because she won't take him to court and blah, blah, blah. They was calling her and Golden Booty stupid because they wouldn't take him to court. They take his ass to court, get child support, blah, blah, blah. And when they first said it, they was all saying that they were stupid. And then when they finally took him to child support, oh, y'all fucked up. Y'all trying to kill black men through the system. I'm like, yo, I've never seen such wishy-washy ass people in my life.
But you like this is crazy to me. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And you don't pay me nothing now. You don't give me nothing now. Hey, like, you don't give me nothing now. I'm not hassling nobody for no money. You don't want to do what you're supposed to do. Like I said in that live, you don't have to send the money to me. You can order stuff for your son and have it sent to the house. It's 2021. We know that everything now that you can buy and ship.
Facts. That's the same thing I said about my school drive.
You don't send nothing here. Like, let's just make that clear. You don't. You don't. You already don't give me a dime for Haru.
Damn.
Nothing. Not even $20. But
damn.
An attorney like I'm supposed to do.
Not even $20.
And post a motherfucking and do what we're supposed to do.
Up, bro.
And if motherfuckers try to do me dirty in that courtroom, I'm not paying shit.
Okay.
I'm not paying shit, and I'm coming to get my son. Okay. If somebody got to get knocked the fuck out for me to get my son, I'm coming to get my son. That's my fucking son. And let me say this, right?
That is our son.
Let me say this in front of the whole world, because the whole world knows. Motherfuckers talking about how much money I make. New York State, you know how much money I make. I've been on parole in that bitch for 5 years. I made $1.4 million while on parole. You know how much money I make. Okay, but let's play the game.
I think that is so stupid. Like, you think New York State, like Like, you think they just sent the paper up and was just like, oh, like, we know that's you. Like, that's you. Like, we know that's who that is. Like, that's such and such who was on parole during. No, you got paperwork. Like, just take the paperwork.
Now, peep game though, right? This the same bitch who I offered a job to for equally what she makes or more. She didn't want it. This is
I'm gonna be doing this a lot. I see. Like, I thought
Like
I was
what
gonna
is
be able to let
like
it
what would
play,
you
and then
like?
like,
What I don't get is
no.
he said I offered her a job equal to what she makes or a little bit more, bro. Unless you offering double or something extravagantly better than what she already has, what would be the point in working for you, nigga? She wants to be as far away from you. That giving her a little bit more than what she already has is not an incentive for her to want to be around you.
No, I guess I won't be able to do that. I already got a headache. Before we were cool, and when I was going to, I honestly can't stand this piece of hair, but okay. When I was moving to Houston, we had an agreement that yes, I would teach the kids, and that's all the kids, not just my son, all the kids. So that's something that I offer. I said to him, like, because you can use that on your
Oh yeah,
tax
Camille's the
bill if
teacher.
you're
I
paying me. So how about you say, like, you're paying me and I will teach the kids because that's what I do and that's what I actually love to do. Like, everything I've ever talked to him about in heaven was about kids. So how about we do that? I suggested that. And then when he came to Buffalo, he said, like, when he came to Buffalo for Heru's birthday, he tried to basically offer me a job, paying me $4,000, doing whatever. I honestly don't even know, but he was just like, you have to come to like the hotel that he was at to for him to explain the job.
I told you he was trying. He offered her a job and then told her she had to come to the hotel. He did the same thing with Golden Booty. He tried to lure them to the hotel. Everybody said I was lying about that too. Let me run that back for the people in my comment section that said I was lying about that one more time.
You have to come to like the hotel. He said, like, when he came to Buffalo for Heru's birthday, he tried to basically offer me a job, paying me $4,000, doing whatever. I honestly don't even know, but he was just like, you have to come to like the hotel that he was at to for him to explain the job to me, and I was just like, I'm not going to the hotel. Monique,
Thank you, Camille, for confirming that for me. He was trying to force himself onto them, and he would not give them money unless they had sex with him. And Camille wasn't going for it. So when that tactic didn't work, he told him, I got a job for you, but you got to come to the hotel to find out for me to explain it. Camille didn't fall for it. Golden Booty took her ass over there. And allegedly, that's when he forced himself on her, on Golden Booty. She said she was in the hotel when he did it.
and you in public. I'm not going to the hotel. And it's just like dollars, doing whatever. I honestly don't even know, but he was just like, you have to come to like the hotel that he was at to for him to explain the job to me, and I was just like, I'm not going to the hotel. Monique, seeing you in public. I'm not going to the hotel, and it's just like, I did decline the job offer, but why would, and like, how unstable you are? Why would I take a job offer from you? Like, why? In my right mind, why would I? And now that it's out that I did, go through the courts, this has been in process. The courts are just backed up. This is not anything new. Like, this has been a legit process. Like, I've been dealing with this for 2 or 3 months, trying to get this since I've been back. So since I've been back, not since, but just like a couple of weeks after I came back, like a month after I came back, like, this has been a process. Um, let me just take a deep breath. So like, this has been a process. So as far as just like court and all that, like, this has been something that's been going on. Yes, I declined a job offer, but you put your hands on me. You're not sorry for putting your hands on me, in front of our son. And what do I look like? And I told him like I'm not moving down there. Like I'm not coming to Texas. That's not it. Um, what would even make you think that I would take who? I don't know anyone that would take a job offering from their abuser. Like I just don't. I don't know that.
Nobody.
I
The
don't
same
know.
bitch who
That's a
I
good
told to
question. I
come out
don't
here,
know.
I would buy her a house. I would buy her not a house, but a space to live. Run it up for a year. Finish running it up for a year. Then buy her a house and put her and the kids in the house. She didn't want it.
You ain't
It's
even
the
buying
same
the
bitch
house
that's
you
in the
live
house
in.
right now. Got COVID-19. Got the shit. Telling her family not to tell me. But
So how was you buying all these houses? Because you said you was gonna buy her family a house, you was gonna buy her a house, you was gonna buy Golden Booty a house. That's three houses right there. You couldn't even afford your house, and you were supposed to buy all these other people's houses too. Nigga, you bugging.
her grandmother is taking care of my son. Her fucking grandma is her mother, which is his grandma, is raising my son, but I can't raise my old son. Her grandma, no disrespect to you, Miss Carton, ain't got no fucking backbone, no fucking sense. Talking about I gotta wait till Camille is not mad to see my son. Who
Well,
the
I
fuck is this bitch?
disrespected her
I gotta wait for her.
grandma.
Time out, my mama.
Oh wow.
Y'all like. All right, let's go back. I don't know what was the first thing he said.
He's saying
He was
whatever
gonna
he
move me
can
into a house.
to get a
It's crazy to me how many people have popped up online and said that he was
to
going
get
to
her
move them into a
attention.
house. Now, I feel like when people say things like this, or when I say broken promises, like people can think like, "Oh, yeah, but like, oh yeah, like, oh, because he did say he was going to do that." So I didn't just jump to move to Texas. I feel like I shouldn't be following him around because he's not my man. He is the son of my father. I don't know how I can get into a relationship myself and literally be like, oh yeah, like, but my kid's dad wants us to move out to Texas. Like he like it's cool, like yada yada yada. Like, he don't even care if you coming. Like he know you coming. Like yeah, like what does
Yeah, that is true. I didn't even think about that. Like, how would she explain that to her dude? Like, yeah, I could be with you, but we gotta move out to Texas to be close to my baby dad. Like, what? Yeah, man, he's giving us a job. He buying us a house. What? Yeah, he was bugging. He was definitely bugging. Ooh, wait, went too far.
oh, like we know that's you, like that's you, like we. When I came back, it was just like I'm not going to court. I don't want to go to court. Like I don't want to have to do this. And maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I know I'm gonna have to re-explain this, but you like this is crazy to me. Like I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And you don't pay me nothing now. You don't give me nothing now. Hey, like you don't give me nothing now. I'm not hassling nobody for no money. You don't want to do what you're supposed to do. Like I said in that live, you don't have to send the money to me. You can order stuff for your son and have it sent to the house. It's 2021. We know that everything now that you can buy and ship. You don't have to give me nothing. You don't send nothing here. Like, let's just make that clear. You don't. You don't. You already don't give me a dime for Haru. Nothing. Not even $20. But hey.
An attorney like I'm supposed to do. We're gonna go in there and post a motherfucking and do what we're supposed to do. And if motherfuckers try to do me dirty in that courtroom, I'm not paying shit.
Okay.
I'm not paying shit, and I'm coming to get my son. Okay? If somebody got to get knocked the fuck out for me to get my son, I'm coming to get my son.
Who?
That's my fucking
Yeah,
son.
right.
Let me say this, right?
That is our son.
He had a whole lot to say,
Let me say this
and
in front
then
of the
do
whole
shit.
world, because the whole world know. Motherfuckers talking about how much money I make. New York State, you know how much money I make. I've been on parole in that bitch for 5 years. I made 1.4 million while on parole. You know how much money I make. Okay, but let's play the game.
I think that is so stupid. Like, you think New York State, like you think they just sent the paperwork and was just like, oh, like we know that's you, like that's you, like we know that's who that is, like that's such and such who was on parole during. No, you got paperwork. Like, just take the
That's
paperwork.
beyond Joker insane. Joker never claimed he got
Big
abducted
game
by
though, right?
aliens.
This the same bitch who I offered a
Damn.
job to for equally what she makes or more. She didn't want it. This is
I'm gonna be doing this a lot. I see. Like I thought I was gonna be able to let it play, and then like, no, I guess I won't be able to do that. I already got a headache. Before we were cool, and when I was going to, I honestly can't stand this piece of hair, but okay. When I was moving to Houston, we had an agreement that yes, I would teach the kids, and that's all the kids, not just my son, all the kids. So that's something that I offer. I said to him, like, because you can use that on your tax write off if you're paying me. So how about you say, like you're paying me and I will teach the kids because that's what I do and that's what I actually love to do. Like everything I've ever talked to him about in heaven was about kids. So how about we do that? I suggested that. And then when he came to Buffalo, he said, like when he came to Buffalo for Heru's birthday, he tried to basically offer me a job, paying me $4,000, doing whatever. I honestly don't even know, but he was just like, you have to come to like the hotel that he was at to for him to explain the job to me. And I was just like, I'm not going to the hotel. I'm only seeing you in public. I'm not going to the hotel. And it's just like, I did decline the job offer, but why would and like how unstable you are? Why would I take a job offer from you? Like, why, in my right mind, why would I? And now that it's out that I did.
My bad, y'all. My mic muted.
Go through the courts. This has been in process. The courts are just backed up. This is not anything new. Like this
Why
has
would
been a
anybody want
legit
to take a job
process.
from their
Like
abuser
I've
though?
been dealing with this for 2 3 months, trying to get this since I've been back. So since I've been back, not since, but just like a couple of weeks after I came back, like a month after I came back, like this has been in process. Um, let me just take a deep breath. So like this has been a process. So as far as just like court and all that, like this has been something that's been going on. Yes, I declined a job offer, but you put your hands on me. You're not sorry for putting your hands on me, in front of our son. And what do I look like? And I told him like I'm not moving down there. Like I'm not coming to Texas. That's not it. Um, what would even make you think that I would take who? I don't know anyone that would take a job offering from their abuser. Like I just don't. I don't know that.
Never.
I
the
don't
same
know.
bitch
That's
who
a
I
good
told
question. I
come
don't
out here.
know.
I would buy her a house. I would buy her not a house, but a space to live. Run it up for a year. Finish running it up for a year. Then buy her a house and put her and the kids in the house. She didn't want it. This the same bitch sitting in the house right now. Got COVID-19. Got the shit. Telling her family not to tell me, but her grandmother is taking care of my son. Her fucking grandma is her mother, which is his grandma, is raising my son, but I can't raise my old son. Her grandma, no disrespect to you, Miss Carton, ain't got no fucking backbone, no fucking sense. Talking about I gotta wait till Camille is not mad to see my son. Who the fuck is this bitch? I gotta wait for her.
Time out, my mama. Y'all, like, all right, let's go back. I don't know. What was the first thing he said? He was gonna move me into a house. It's crazy to me how many people have popped up online and said that he was gonna move them into a house. Now, I feel like when people say things like this, or when I say broken promises, like people can think like, oh yeah, but like, oh yeah, like, oh, because he did say he was going to do that. So I didn't just jump to move to Texas. I feel like I shouldn't be following him around because he's not my man. He is the son of my father. I don't know how I can get into a relationship myself and literally be like, oh yeah, like, but my kid's dad wants us to move out to Texas. Like he like it's cool, like yada yada yada. Like, he don't even care if you come in. Like he know you come in. Like yeah, like what does that sound like? I don't know any grown man that would accept that. So
Nope.
I didn't feel like I should have just jumped and moved to Texas. I also feel like I know him better than that. So all the like, oh, I'm gonna do this for you, that for you. I'm on a show prove base with this man, and it has been like that since we broke up. You can say whatever you want to me, but I have to see it. I'm sorry. I have to. And as far as my mom, bro, like you was calling, like when I say this man was calling my mom and just to dog about, like just to talk about me, and she would just let him vent. And like, I mean, no, let me say, she will have her input, yes. But my mom's a sweetheart. I'm gonna say this over and over and over again. Um, she's not a hostile person. Like she's just not. She does not like conflict. Like she's just not that person. So, she was like, I just feel like he needed to vent. Like he needs to get that off his chest. And she was just like listening. But it's just like for you even to be like, my mom has no backbone and all that shit. Like, how fucking dare you? That's just how what I'm gonna say. How fucking dare you? How dare you even talk about my mother in that sense at all? That's why you're not calling here no more. She was the only one that you really, if you're blocked on my phone, you can call her phone and get in contact with with Hey Rue. Like you're not even thinking. You're just on here just saying shit. You stuttering. That's how I know you lying. Like you just stuttering over your words. Like we not even 5 minutes in. Damn. Um, someone actually do I wish to go not do I plan on go all the way? Absolutely. Um, so like, and then as far as me having COVID, yes, I did have COVID. I wasn't dying. I literally didn't have to go to the hospital. Like I knew I had it. Like I lost my taste of smell, like my taste and my smell, excuse me. And I did have it though, but like that's my experience. And how dare you speak on something when I didn't talk to you when I had COVID? Like talk to you when COVID was over. I'm done with COVID. Like COVID is done with. I'm back at work. Like I had it. It's over with. It's done with. Like I didn't die. Like I'm here. I'm perfectly fine. And it's just like for you to even mention that. Like why? Why? I was gonna tell y'all anyways, but why?
To not be mad to be a father. Neither one of these women has let me be a father, but this greedy, money hungry ass bitch want to take me to
God
child support
damn.
because she heard I made
No,
1.4 million. Yes, bitch, I made.
I didn't know that till the internet know that. Knew that. I've never been around for money. I'm not a money hungry person. I've been comfortable my whole life. My parents have raised me. I
Yeah,
was
the
raised in a
fact
two
that
parents house.
he said that is a huge slap in the face to Camille because she's the only one that was with him when he was dead broke. Literally didn't have a penny to his name. Literally. Camille was there.
Home. We live in a 3-story house. Like I come for money. Like if you want to keep it a buck. Yes, it's comfortable. I'm not saying my parents are like rich, but I come like I like money is not something that's just like I need that. And it should be known of that. Like I've been there for your lowest. So it's just like I didn't know you made 1.4 until you told the world you made 1.4. You never told me how much money you made. I didn't know that.
1.4 million on my own with no help from nobody.
That's not all
Nobody
the way
gave a
true
fuck.
either.
Let me
Like,
tell y'all something. This fat ass
here we go.
bitch, okay?
That's
This
me.
fat ass bitch,
Me.
okay? When I was hustling and selling drugs out this bitch car, we used to be in a red. She used to have a little red Chevy. Everybody remember this bitch car from my hood. When I used to be hustling and selling drugs out this bitch car, she loved me to death. This bitch used to be right in the trap with me on Sherman. Right in the trap. She got videos on her phone right now. Me playing with this little boy named Caden. Playing with this little boy. Her friend is Shira's son. Caden to this day still love me. Never did wrong by none of them. This bitch loved me to death when I was struggling in the street. When I told this bitch, let's read, let's eat healthy, let's work out, let's get our lives together. When I told this bitch, let's change for the positive, she refused to do so. And me and my son, I told my son mother I wanted to be polygamous since I was 17. I never lied to her.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta address a lot. A No, he did not tell me he wanted to be polygamous when he was 17 years old because he wasn't. That was never even a conversation we ever had until he was in jail. I remember the conversation because I remember in my mind like I'm in love with this man and he wants multiple wives.
Damn.
No, we were we were he was in jail when he told me that. This is after he found himself and he basically taught himself and had knowledge himself and was teaching me. This is when he and it was under damn, I can't even think. He just basically like he told me this on a visit. Like he told me this on a visit. Never when he was 17 years old that he told me he wanted to be polygamous because I know for a fact that wasn't even something that he was thinking about, bro. Like they was bugging. Like it was a wild that was a wild summer. Like even for you to keep mentioning my godson and shit like that, like I don't understand why you're doing that. They have nothing to do with any of this. In the video he's talking about is inside of his old apartment. So I don't get it. Like I honestly hope my godson don't run into this because like he loved his man. Like you feel me? Like why would you even speak on him? Why even bring him into this? Like he's 12. I might be wrong. Might be 13. He's 12. His mother has nothing to do with this.
Damn, he dragged a
Nothing at all. Like,
12-year-old
why are
into
you
this.
bringing them into any of this to make a point that you're not making a point? That doesn't make sense to me. And what else did he say? I loved him to death when he was selling drugs out of my car. If you were selling drugs, it was weed. Can we please stop acting like it was anything other than that? Um, it was nothing more, nothing less. If you were, I
Nothing
barely
but
remember
weed.
you doing stuff like that out of my car. I must not have been there. I must have been at work because I've been working since I was 16 years old. Because you had my car. I was at work. So whatever the fuck you were doing, I didn't know that's what you were doing. I didn't know what you were doing. Thanks for letting me know that that's what you were doing outside of my car. But it was like, even if that's the case, like I loved you at your lowest, but you cannot you cannot sit here and say that when you wanted to read and work out, I just fell out of love with you. Bro, come on. Like, I was around in 2011. You just disappeared. We just fell off. We just fell off. Let me just say that. We just fell off. We linked back up when you were in prison. Prison, yo. Prison. Do you know what that means? That means that for me to deal with you for at least a year and a half, at least a year and a half. He did 3.5. I would say he did half of that time on his
People
own
had to reach out to
or
her
whoever
first
he was with at the time. Like, come on, baby. Let's
for
not
her to even know
come
that he
on,
was
let's get this
there.
right real quick. So at least a year and a half for me to stay around and really did what I did, that couldn't have been nothing but love. And you came home. You know what? I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna wait for that because this next part,
And that means he
gonna
memorized her
be
number
not gonna lie to
too.
you. Not gonna lie to
She
you.
knows that. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. Now, why is this important? Why is
Please
it
tell us,
important?
YP.
We
Why is
didn't
this
break up
important?
because of something she already knew. We
Mm,
broke up because this bitch was cheating with her ex-boyfriend
mm.
Mike. Okay, she had a ex-boyfriend named Mike who used to live around the corner from me. This bitch used to be lying, saying she was going to the gym so she could lose weight. Because when I met my son's mother, she wasn't as big as she was right now.
I
But I
wasn't.
never judged her because she gained weight. Yeah, it should be 3 level. Thank you. I never judged her because she gained weight. I never judged her. I kept fucking with her, even as a person, because I
Yeah.
never judged her because of that. You feel
Okay.
me?
We heard you
I
the
thought she
first
was a
time.
cool person, but now
Because
what
I
it is
am.
these middle class bitches is the most grimiest bitches of them all. They're the most snakiest bitches of them all. I'm starting to see that. These bitches.
So we snakes now? Middle class bitches are snakes because I wasn't a snake when I was paying that bill.
Damn,
Fuck out of here. I wasn't a snake when I was waiting outside to come see you.
damn.
No, middle class bitches, this middle class. Nigga, shut me. She like, boy. Fuck out of here. I wasn't a snake when I was waiting outside.
Grimiest bitches of them all. They're the most snakiest bitches of them all. I'm starting to see that. These bitches.
So we snakes now? Middle class bitches are snakes because I wasn't a snake when I was paying that bill.
Woo.
Fuck out of here. I wasn't a snake when I was waiting outside to come see you. No, middle
Got a
class
point
bitches, this
there.
middle class. Nigga, shut me. She like, boy, like, just, like, y'all think I'm playing this? How I be when I watch these shits. Like, what are you talking about? And, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, 10 years ago, you still harping over shit from 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I don't talk about this relationship because I don't care, but you want to keep bringing it up. And then you talking about I cheated. Y'all, I put this on everything I love. I did not cheat. I did not cheat, but I did. I will say this. And it was at the end of our relationship, like Yogini. Oops, I did not mean to say her name. Shorty, um, Shorty was already moved down here. Like he had already planned to like move her down here. She had quit her jobs. I'm still working 2 jobs. Like, and so so we were just all, and it was just like so many like women in between her. Like he's been home, like you tried to add on 2 weeks, from coming home. You tried to add some young girl on. You tried to add on.
Damn.
And then like just he blew up after that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when he came home, he was home for a couple of months and then he just blew up. And then with the blowing up, we know what that comes with. And he was fresh out of prison. So I mean it was being thrown at him and he was accepting any and everything, if you want me to keep it a buck with you. So I've been pushed and I'm a Libra. Like I'm push, push, push. I've been push, 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 push as far as I can be pushed. So I will admit that. I was telling him that I was like I was doing those things though. I just didn't tell him who I was with. But I was doing those things. I was meditating. I was working out. I went to the gym. I did that. I did do that. I just didn't tell him that such and such was with me. So it's like a partial truth. But I never cheated. Like I was complaining to that man about this man. Like you feel what I'm saying? So I honestly did not cheat. Like I can honestly tell y'all I did not cheat. I did not cheat on this man. I didn't even kiss I didn't even kiss my ex. I literally was just around him. He did not want to be around me. Like what do I look like sitting in the house with you and her and you not even talking to me? It's just like you two in the room and I'm just down here like y'all know every time I come up there like y'all acting weird. So it's just like what do I look like wanting to be around them? Like I'm getting ready to go crazy. I gotta get out the house. So I'm gone. This is what you want. You are who listen, you are who you want to be with. Like it was at the end of the relationship. It wasn't like in the beginning. And he deserved it.
Is out here doing grimy shit and then not
It
telling their
wasn't
parents what they doing,
grimy.
trying to hold this little fake ass image and then want to run and weaponize this white man. Now let me say this, right?
I hate when he say that. I honestly hate when he say that because bro, what do my parents should have cheated? What do my parents like? You think my parents think I'm just like completely innocent? My mom calls me her rebel child. So, but it's like it's not like I'm going to tell my mom everything, but I told my mom like I met him. Basically, he was in the streets. Like y'all know that. Like he was in the streets. And on top of that, what he don't know is my dad has cop friends who were just like, I would never let my daughter talk to him, and you need to like make her not talk to him. Like they knew who you were. Like they knew that. Like they knew who you were. So why like I don't understand why bringing that up has anything to do with it when we all know when but I feel like this where it comes in where it's just like you don't come from a family background. You have no idea what it's like to have parents. Like, do you wish that you were able to tell your parents all the crazy shit that you did 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago? Like, is that what you wish you could do? If that is what it is, you should just say that. Therapy. Don't need therapy.
This bitch is lazy, okay?
As
And we
hell.
broke up because she was cheating on me.
I
The
never
bitch want to
cheated.
sit here talk about broken promises and shit like that. The bitch never held me down. I will go upstairs and get my chef right now. I did 3.5 years in a fucking in a correctional facility. The police will tell you nobody did nothing for me. Nobody sent me no money. Nobody wrote me no letters. Except one person, my ex.
I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what the last thing I was saying was though. Yeah, my phone definitely just died on y'all. Like straight died. Sorry. I lost everybody. Everybody come back. Let's see. What did he say so I can refresh my
We
memory?
was friends. Nobody sent me no money. Nobody wrote me no letter except for one person, my ex, at the time. I didn't meet my son's mom until 10 months before I came home, and we wasn't together. We was friends, and then we got together. Now, why is it important? That is how we relinked. That is how we relinked. The bitch never held me down. She's not about to pay no bitch. She's not about to pay no picture like she held me down in jail. The bitch never held me down in jail. She didn't hold me down in the real world. Okay? She didn't even hold me down in the real world. Then she talking about, then she gonna say, oh, I love.
The fact
All right,
that he
so
said that,
I don't know. I don't know what I was saying before that. Oh yeah, I was talking about my parents. Like I was talking about how my parents like they just like every I feel like every parent knows that their kid has a side. They just don't want to know what the fuck like. It's just some shit you just don't tell your parents until you want to tell your parents. Kiko upstairs going crazy. I don't know what's going on. But it's just some shit you just don't want to tell your parents. And that's just it. But like I feel like people who have parents know that. Like you know what I mean? Like people who come
He do
from some
got
type of
parent issues.
family know that. Um I didn't put my phone on do not disturb. Um People, who just don't have family don't understand. And I think that was always something too that was just a problem. Like you don't understand family values. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like you don't understand family values. Like my mom knows I'm with you, clearly. Like, like my parents know I was with you. Excuse me. Like, you know what I mean? Like they know that. So they know that who you were at the time wasn't the best person in the world. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do they know how bad? I didn't tell them your business because what do I look like telling them your business? But yeah. But as far as me holding him down, I don't care if I did. If you talking about, first of all, I did not do 10 months. I did more than 10 months. I at least did a year and a half with this man. I'm telling you, like I at least did a year and a half.
She even went to jail
I at
for
least
it.
did a year and a half with him. Like so, just to try to like even downplay that to me is
She even went to jail for this nigga. Oh, nigga. Yo, you are the dirtiest, slimiest slime ball I've ever heard of in my fucking life, bro. For real. For real. There's some slimy shit, my man. That like she did a bid for you, held you down, and when you got money, you just right out the door. You's a fuck nigga.
just corny. Like this, like that's just completely corny. And if Yak go for that, um, then that's crazy because I honestly thought that country would have like I thought country would have kept it a buck. I definitely did more than a year and a half. I mean, I definitely did more than 10 months with him. Like that's corny. I'm just not gonna lie to you. Like that's corny for him to even say like you at your low that you gotta lie like that, bro. Like you ain't gotta lie like that. Like you do not gotta lie like that. Not like that. Because it's not even that deep for you to like that. Like, and I sent you
Man,
packages. Like I sent you packages, multiple packages. I was feeding your cellmates. Like you never. Once I got into the picture, I will say that he did half of his bed by himself. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did have a girlfriend at the time. When he had half of that bed. When I came around though, she was slipping off. Like before, like we even like we was talking really as friends, and that is true. We were friends. We was best friends. I ain't gonna hold you. We was best friends. Like we really was dead ass friends. And um, so when I came around, he was just telling me how she had fell off. Like, she just stopped picking up the phone. You know how some girls do when they do a bid. Stop picking up the phone, the letters stop coming, and then I just happened to come around right during that time, type shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't even know what she had going on in her life, but I do know that basically she left him while he was in jail. That's what I know, and I know that I was there during that time that she left him. And for you to even say, like, I didn't hold you down, bro, like, even if you say someone did 10 months with you, I was at every visit. Like, every visit, I was there. I
yo,
stood in
Rex
the
over
freezing cold to get a spot in line. Like, literally, like, if the visits start at 8 o'clock, y'all, I promise y'all I'm at the joint by 5 o'clock because sign in is at 7. But if you get into sign in basically at 8 o'clock, you gonna get a number that's like 50. So it go from like 1 to like 300 or some shit like that. I don't even know what the highest number is, but we're gonna say like 300. So I used to be between one, um, I used to be between one and like I don't know, like 1 and like 15, I'm gonna say, if that. I really think like 1 and 10. Like when he calling to see if I'm here, I'm already like, yo, they about to call my name right now. Like, I hope you're ready. Like literally, we was down there from 8 to 3 every Saturday or Sunday. When they moved him 2 hours away, I drove. I drove there to see him. I won't say every week, but I made it. And at the time, I did not have a car. Like, but I made a way. I made a way to see him every weekend. Like, so for him to even say that like that, it's just like I know you. I know, like, I know something's wrong. Like, I know something's wrong. I'll give you credit for doing your half of your bid by yourself. I give you that. No one from the hood helped you. I will contest to that. Only a few people checked on you. Like I will say that. I will say that. I have no problem saying that, but you're not gonna sit here and say I did not hold you down. That don't even make sense. It's jail pictures on my Instagram still. I still got posts and memories about you. Like, that don't even make sense, bro. Like, don't do that.
I got him this apartment. No, bitch, I got me this apartment. You put it in your name like every hood nigga do because we can't put shit in our name. So we put it in our girl name. But bitch, I was paying that rent. Don't play with me. I've been paying that rent. I had you give me that apartment before I came home from jail. You know why? Because you was still at home. You was still living at home with your fucking parents like you doing now.
This is what I'm saying, y'all. Do that make sense? So from jail, you just admitted. You just admitted that no one sent you money for jail. You just admitted that. So how did you get money to pay for an apartment while you were in jail? Because you wasn't Big Meech. So that's like when I'm watching it, it's just like, so how did you pay for the apartment? And don't act like you wasn't madly in love with me during this time because that's just what it was. During this time, you were madly in love with me. Still got jail letters. They getting burnt next though. I'm just saying, like, you were madly in love with me. Like, don't do that. Don't act like you just wasn't because now you embarrassed for whatever reason. I don't care. I don't care if you're embarrassed because I'm a bigger girl than what you like today. I don't give a fuck. That shit don't bother me. It bothers you. So if you're embarrassed by that because everybody on here call you a chubby chaser, oh the fuck
Everybody
well.
call you
That's
a
not my
chubby
problem.
chaser?
Get the fuck over it. Nigga, you loved me. All right. Like,
Damn.
you love the shit out of me. So like we're not gonna do
Damn.
that. So at the time it wasn't like, oh, like, yeah, I'm gonna put this apartment in your name and you not gonna live here and I'm gonna have two relationships in here. Like I wish you would have said that off the rip. That's what I
Right.
wish.
Right.
Cause
But that's where I'm gonna stop this video at. We're gonna continue this video in the morning. Cause I gotta go put these kitties to bed. It's getting late. Trying to go put these kitties to bed. But as promised, I finished off that video. We're gonna finish off this video and then get into the archives. I didn't do too much commentary in that second video because I wanted y'all to hear what she had to say. But like I said, family, don't forget about the back to school drive. You can donate through the Cash App. The Cash App is right under the picture of me in the center of your screen. Cash tag my Aunt TV. Or you can support the channel through my email at RemyLRaw89316 at gmail.com for information on where to send all the products and stuff if you decide you want to buy it and send it. You can donate cash or you can buy the supplies yourself. It's just pencils and stuff. I want to get backpacks for the kids in my neighborhood. So we only got a couple weeks left, family. But I'll be back tomorrow morning. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, live streamers, y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy on my aunt. You were just tuned in to my aunt TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Till then, you better be careful there, little buddy.